An American TV host thought it would be funny to mock the English of a Filipino teacher during a live broadcast. He stretched the accent, twisted the words, made fun of the tone, and the studio audience laughed. But he had no idea that this harmless joke would turn into a moment that would embarrass him on live television and teach him a lesson he would never forget. What happened next shocked the hosts, the audience, and millions watching online. It all started when the show played a short viral video of a Filipino English teacher. Instead of commenting normally, the host exaggerated the teacher's accent and added jokes that were not only unfunny, but disrespectful. His co-hosts laughed awkwardly, unsure if they should join in, and some even shifted uncomfortably in their seats. But the damage was done. Clips of the moment quickly spread online, and Filipinos around the world reacted instantly. Thousands of viewers left comments explaining that Filipino English is one of the most widely used English varieties in the world. The Philippines has one of the highest English proficiency levels in Asia. Many Filipinos grow up speaking English at school, at work, and even with their friends. So when the host mocked the accent, he mocked an entire nation of fluent English speakers. The network quickly realized that the backlash was serious, so they decided to bring Filipino guests to the show to discuss the issue live. On the day of the episode, the studio was packed. Everyone knew why the guests were invited. The host looked tense, and the producers hoped everything would stay calm. The first guest introduced was a Filipino linguistics professor. The second was a call center trainer. The third was a young Filipino content creator. And finally, the last guest walked out, the same teacher the host had mocked. The crowd reacted immediately with loud applause. When the teacher started speaking, the room went silent. His English was smooth, clear, and precise. He explained how Filipino English has developed from decades of education and global communication. He shared that millions of Filipinos work in international companies, speak with foreign clients every day, and even teach English to people from different countries. The host's face slowly changed from confident to stunned. Then the professor stepped in. She explained that an accent is not a measure of intelligence. It simply reflects someone's background and culture. She added that mocking an accent is mocking a person's identity. The audience clapped loudly, and the camera caught the host swallowing hard. The call center trainer then took the spotlight. She demonstrated how Filipinos can shift between different English accents depending on the job. Neutral English, American English, even British English. She delivered all three flawlessly. The host watched in disbelief, realizing the people he mocked were more fluent than he expected. The young content creator shared her personal story of being criticized for her accent growing up. She said she eventually learned that English is not owned by one place. It belongs to everyone who uses it to communicate. The message hit the studio hard, and several people in the audience teared up. Finally, the teacher turned to the host and said something that silenced the entire room. English is not a trophy. It's a bridge. And every accent shows how far that bridge reaches. The audience erupted in applause again, louder than before. This was the moment the host finally understood. He stood up and apologized sincerely. He admitted he made a joke without thinking, and that he had learned more about language in the last few minutes than in his entire life. His apology was short, honest, and emotional. After the episode aired, it went viral again, but this time in a positive way. People praised the Filipino guests for their calm but powerful responses. Many viewers said they learned something new about language, respect, and the importance of understanding others. Filipinos around the world felt proud, and even people from other countries shared their own experiences with accent shaming. The episode began appearing in classrooms, diversity seminars, and language workshops. Teachers played the clip to remind students that English is spoken differently around the world, and that accent does not equal intelligence. Even the host later made a special segment explaining how the encounter changed his mindset. But now, let's pause. Have you ever been mocked because of your accent or the way you speak? Or have you ever judged someone before hearing their full story? Think about it for a moment and share your honest answer in the comment section. Someone reading it might relate to your experience. If you're enjoying this documentary so far, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear this message. It motivates us to create more stories with real lessons. Back to the story. After the episode, the Filipino teacher gained thousands of new followers. The content creator's videos started reaching international audiences. The professor received invitations to speak at global conferences, and the call center trainer became well known for her impressive accent demonstration. But the biggest transformation happened to the host. He admitted publicly that he used to assume that perfect English was only spoken by certain people. Now he understood that English has many forms, and each one reflects a unique story. He thanked the guests for educating him and said that the experience made him a better communicator. This entire moment became proof that accents do not define a person's worth. They define their journey. And sometimes, the people you underestimate are the ones who teach you the most important lessons. So here's a question for you. What did this story teach you personally? Did it change how you view accents? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Your answer might inspire someone else. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. More incredible, eye-opening stories are coming your way.